What's up, guys? Saseo here to bring you another WWE Faces and Heels episode. In this episode, I will be talking about one who has the best in-ring abilities currently in the WWE, and as you can see up above on the title of this video, he is none other than the show-off Dolph Ziggler. Before anything else, let's talk about the success that he has achieved in his career. Um, Ziggler is a former FCW Tag Team Champion, a World Tag Team Champion with the Spirit Squad, a United States Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Wrestling Observer's Most Underrated and Most Improved of 2011. He was a World Heavyweight Champion in a very short reign. You can't even call it as a reign. The 22nd Triple Crown Champion and the current Money in the Bank, so that makes sure he is on his way of having a legit world champion reign. Now, my thoughts on Dolph Ziggler. For me, like what I said earlier, he is one of the best in-ring abilities and mic skills in WWE today. You could say he is a hard worker, can sell any moves with perfection, and if you don't know what sell means, it means how a superstar acts after getting hit with a move. He can even sell drugs to CM Punk. Insert corny joke there. But anyway, I think he can be the next big heel on SmackDown. But for me, it boils down probably to how the WWE uses him. Currently, he is facing legit opponents and had great chemistry with them, to the likes of probably Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, and yes, Randy Orton and Chris Jericho, former world champions, is feuding with former world champions. Even though he came out as a loser, he came out losing in Night of Champions. But I guess what you call that, maybe they're building up a storyline or something that Ziggler cannot win a pay-per-view, that he might not deserve the Money in the Bank or something, but he can be. He has currently legit opponents and had great chemistry with them, and for me, Ziggler can work with anyone. He can even work with Hornswoggle and still would be a great match and would have a great match. Insert another corny joke. Ziggler, what I like about Ziggler can adjust to whoever he faces, and that's why, like what I said, he is that damn good. What does the future holds Dolph Ziggler? I think, like what I said earlier, he can be the top heel in SmackDown only if used properly. And I guess report says that Vicky might not be Ziggler's manager in the future or in a little while, which means great news, because the only thing that I see on Ziggler that I don't like is Vicky Guerrero. I guess it used to be funny about Vicky Guerrero's excuse me, but now it's just boring. And if Ziggler would have probably a manager, it should be legit. Like if Ric Flair comes back, he can be the manager of Ziggler, and that would be an awesome duo. Cause I guess report says that Ric Flair is almost done finishing. He's already done with TNA. He might come back to the WWE. He's being talked about either being the general manager of Raw or SmackDown, or probably be the manager of Ziggler, which I just hope that he wouldn't be the Raw's general manager, because AJ, he might be not the greatest general manager, but he still is a bit entertaining. She's good, and Booker T, well, you can dig that sucker. But yeah, Ric Flair and Ziggler, it would be an awesome duo. They would have charisma. Even though I think Ziggler doesn't even need a manager, but if the WWE thinks he needs a manager, that's Ric Flair for me. Ric Flair could enter that position as a manager. because if you look at it, the people that he has managed in the WWE, like I can the most remember person is Triple H, and during Triple H as the Evolution, while Ric Flair probably was managing while wrestling that stable, look at Batista would go on to be a future world champion, to be one of the longest reigning world heavyweight champion. If you think I'm lying, you could check it out on Wikipedia or something. He is the longest reigning world heavyweight champion. Randy Orton became this respected guy in the back that I guess like you could call the new measuring stick in the WWE, in my point of view. If probably if you can defeat, I just accidentally hit my mic. If you already face Randy Orton, and if you go against Randy Orton, I guess you can be known as you're gonna have a great future in the WWE. And I guess Triple H went on to, I guess, become this leader. He became probably a world heavyweight champion that time. So yeah, Ric Flair probably has achieved a lot of great. I guess the only thing that Ric Flair, I guess, failed was fortune. I like the idea of fortune. It was with, I guess, like a four horseman kind of thing, but it just failed when Immortal tried to coexist. It was just terrible. But yeah, fortune is a great stable, and yeah, I guess Ric Flair being a manager, that would be awesome. What storylines would I want for Dolph? Probably not cashing in on the Sheamus World Heavyweight Champion, because their characters for me don't mash. They don't have what made Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels an awesome rivalry, because they were talking about respect. This rivalry, however, I don't see a long-term rivalry or a future in this rivalry, because probably what would work for me, it just doesn't work. The chemistry of in-ring ability might work, because Ziggler, like I said earlier, can work with everybody, but I guess the storyline wise, for me, it wouldn't mash. It wouldn't be a great thing. And the first person I can think for, I guess, the opponent of Dolph is Christian. If WWE gives Christian another shot at the title of the World Heavyweight Champion, it would be nice that Christian would be talking about he has worked so long to become World Heavyweight Champion, and Ziggler would come in after Christian winning the title, probably at WrestleMania, one of the biggest, I guess Christian would say, the biggest thing that has ever happened in his career, and Ziggler would get in, hit the zigzag and the feud longer. It would be nice. Or probably Ziggler can feud with Cena. Ziggler would say he's sick and tired of Cena and being the top dog, being everybody loves him, and while Ziggler work his way on top, that's two legit storylines what I would want. I guess getting back on the Christian and Ziggler storyline, because this I'm more, I guess, compelled. Character wise, Christian is a guy that I guess a lot of people is behind. I'm behind him since after his world heavyweight champion reign. Even it was not that long, I still think he can deliver as a world champion. I guess what you call that. He has this character as the peeps. I guess what everybody loves him. While this Ziggler is the heel. I guess the counterpart of Christian. So it would be a great mash of characters for me in my book, or probably in my point of view. And for me, it would be interesting because Christian has the mic skills and has the in-ring ability. Plus, Ziggler has both of them. Plus, it would mash up. Then I guess Sheamus, the next John Cena 2.0. I might make another insight video about Sheamus. Who knows? But that's what I think. So I guess that's my insight on Dolph Ziggler. I think this is short. Probably, I don't know. What do you think about Dolph Ziggler? Leave your comments down below. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. And I guess I might look at the videos that I've uploaded and what's currently rendering, because yeah, WWE 13 my impressions and insights would be out, I guess. Probably, I'm not sure. I don't know when it would be out. And plus, my insights on what you call that? Seth Rollins plus Kelly being released. That's I'm currently all uploading it. Thank God that it wasn't destroyed, because I thought my Audacity fucked up when, I guess, like what I said, when, I guess, if I'm not sure if the hardest game, I'm just gonna give you a spoiler alert. I've recorded the world's hardest game for my second playthrough of my Rage Quit. So yeah, that's it. That's fun, and I guess probably my first episode of Rage Quit, if you haven't seen, or if I haven't uploaded it, it would be I Wanna Be the Guy in. So yeah, it's gonna be, I have a lot of great stuff recorded in that. So, and I guess if you like my videos on Shank, don't worry guys, I might upload Shank in a little while. I'm just, I guess, stressed out with Shank because how many times I've tried. That was the only first time I tried to record it since, I guess, last year when I wanted to start with Terraria, but I'm going out. Shank, probably I've tried a lot of times recording. I was mixing up with stuff. A lot of stuff fucked up, and I guess, and audio fucked up, or sometimes the video fucked up. So the only time I had a great recording was, I guess, what is currently rendering and what I have uploaded, and I have played it, I guess, I bet you can call it a run through a lot of times. So yeah, that. And I guess it has been WWE Faces and Heels. Obviously, my name is Aseo, and Dolph, for Christ's sakes, change, or you can call it WWE, change his picture in the WWE.com, because it just looks gross. Yeah, guys. See you later. Bye.